Khan. Shalom. All praise to the Most High Yahweh, Shema Mashiach, Mamalaki Habushai, Shalom class.
Shalom.
Alright, hey, Lord willing, y'all having a mighty Sabbath through the Spirit, right? Y'all doing all things to make your call and election sure in these last days, right? Doing all things to please the eyes of the Most High, right? Praying, fasting, studying, right? Repenting, right? Loving one another, right? And exhorting one another in these last days, right? And we living in perilous times, as you see in the title, right? The famine of the word is here, man, right? They're trying to hinder the words of the Most High, right? Stop the words of the Most High from coming out in these last days because, hey, the truth is coming out. The Lord's army is being built up, and they're trying to stop that in these last days, right? So you got to be watching, right? Understanding what's going on in the world so that you can prepare yourself for the times to come. Give me the book of Sirach, chapter 39 and verse number 1. I can kick it off.
Book of Sirach, chapter 39, and verse number 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof.
It said what?
And occupied in the meditation
Right,
thereof.
so you got to give yourself to the laws of the Most High and occupy yourself in the meditation. Right? You should be meditating on these words, right? Laying these words up in your heart, right? Even in your mind, right? So that you can move in the correct spirit according to the Most High. Read on.
Will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients, and be occupied in prophecy.
And what?
And be occupied in prophecy.
Right, so you're going to be occupied in prophecies. Seeking out the things of the ancient men. Isaiah, Ezekiel, right? Elijah. All these men that prophesied, even Enoch, man.
Yeah.
All the things that they prophesied of the end of the world, man. Right? Other times to come. So you can be preparing yourself when these times come that you can be right, right? You can have the right mindset of what you got to do when those times come and not move carnally, right? Hold on real quick. Give me the book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse number 6. Because you want to be spiritually minded in those days, right? You want to get carnal. I ran it out.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death.
Said what?
For to be carnally minded is death. But to be spiritually minded.
Said what?
But to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
So, hey, to get spiritually minded is to think about the law. Isn't the law spiritual?
Right.
Right, so to get spiritually minded, you're supposed to be meditating upon the law. And then you're going to be occupied in the prophecies and the things that's going to come to pass in the earth. Right, what we're going to touch on today is the famine of the word, man. Right, you got Esau, they putting laws out there, passing bills, right, to hinder his word. For you men that go out on the highways and byways and not be able to wake up the sheep in these last days, right? So, hey, you gotta hearken onto these words of the Most High, right, so you can prepare yourself mentally. You gotta.
Gosh, all praise to the Most High. Could you give me the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 4, and verse number, start at verse 4.
The book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 4, and verse number 4.
All right.
That every one of you should know how to possess his vessel in sanctification and honor, not in the lust of concupiscence, even as the Gentiles which know not God.
Right. Because this is what America, right, Babylon wanted us to do. They want us to be in the concupiscence of this world. The lewdness, you know what I'm saying? That's why you see all these, wicked laws being passed, you know what I'm saying? All of these agendas and things that's pushing our children and the next generation to come up, right? You see all this music going on in our community where they got our women out here dressed provocative, men even grown men painting their nails now, man, right? Painting their nails with a Glock, right? Talk about and they smooch their lips at the camera. You know what I'm saying? Duck lipping, man. That's crazy.
They carry the
Out here dabbing ducking, man.
Yeah, with the person.
With the purse on, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is the lewdness of the earth, man. They want us to be like the Gentiles that don't know God, right? Because these heathen, they don't know God. So the things that they do, they doing it because this is their God, their idols that they worship require, right? Lawlessness, right? You know what I'm saying? Out here being lawless, man. Hey, give me the book of 2 Andrews, chapter 3, and start at verse 29.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 3, and verse number 29. For when I came thither and had seen, what's that? Impieties without number, then my soul saw many evildoers in this 30th year, so that my heart failed me. For I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning, and hast spared wicked doers, and hast destroyed thy people, and hast preserved thine enemies, and has not signified it. I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they then of Babylon better than they of Sion?
So is they of Babylon better than those of Zion? This is what they passing these laws, right? To make them better than us. To make them better than the children of Israel. Right? Because these laws that they passed, right? You know what I'm saying? They got the HR 6090 bill going out there. Right. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're going into. Right? You know what I'm saying? They got the no ABC group hate law, you know what I'm saying, going out there, right? They got they sanctioning people across the world if they don't accept that group or they accept that agenda, right? You know what I'm saying? These are people of Babylon. Are they better than people of Zion? Can you read it?
Or is there any other people that know it thee besides Israel? Or what generation have so believed thy covenants as Jacob? And yet the reward appeareth not, and their labor hath no fruit.
And then what?
And their labor hath no fruit.
Because these people outwardly tell us, oh, they know God. It's me that all the time, every Shabbat, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, brother, hey, sister, you got 2 minutes for God? Oh, God is within me. I know God. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I got a relationship.
I got a relationship. I keep the commandments of God. Right? If you ask them about it, they don't know that. They don't know nothing. They ain't got no fruit. You say you know God, but sister, you out here with your eats out. Brother, you say you know God, but your back bent more bent than the arch in St. Louis, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Popping gum and turning your neck. Like a daggone 20-year-old girl, man.
I know my daddy.
Talk about something. Yeah, I know my father. My father know my heart. Satan, man. Because it's showing in your fruits by how you hate your brother. Whether you want to beat your brother up, you know what I'm saying? Because they're telling you the doctrine that you follow is flute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read the Bible. Right? Can you read Noah?
For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I have seen that they flow in wealth.
They what?
They flow in wealth.
See, because the heathen only obsessed with carnal things. That's why every weekend, right? You know what I'm saying? They got the clubs open, right? They doing their little sales on Friday. You know what I'm saying? The Friday sale, hey, get your Black Friday weekend sale. Right. Say what?
Buy one, get one.
That buy one, get one, man. That buy 6, get 13. Right. Some off the laws just to get you to come in. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? They said they flowing in their wealth, man. You read it?
And think not upon thy commandments.
They know, so what I'm saying?
And think not upon thy commandments.
He's not thinking upon the commandments. They don't know God. You know what I'm saying? They don't know Yahweh Shah like Israel. Right. They don't keep the covenants like Jacob. Right? You know what I'm saying? You read?
Weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and theirs also that dwell in the world. And so shall thy name nowhere be found, but in Israel.
But in where?
But in Israel.
Not in the other heathen.
But in Israel.
You read?
Or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have so kept thy commandments? Thou shalt find that Israel.
Thou shalt find that who?
That Israel.
God, America.
That Israel.
All people.
That Israel. By name hath kept thy precepts.
We do?
Hath kept thy precepts. But not the heathen.
But who?
But not the heathen.
This is why the heathen wants to get this word, hey, put away. They want to do away with the word, man. Right? They want this word to go away. Right? Because we are the ones that's keeping the precepts and out there rebuking the people. We are the ones that's correcting our people, telling them, hey, come out of them damn clubs. Hey, stop buying the pork. Hey, stop buying the shrimp, crab, and lobster. Hey, sister, put a dress on and stop buying the provocative clothes. Hey, brother, stop being a damn junkie and a murderer to your brother, man, and take care of your family. This is what we out here to do, right? They're going to find that Israel kept our precepts. This is why they want, because they know that these precepts is only for Israel. These scriptures are only for Israel. The so-called blacks, Hispanic, Americans, and Negro descent, right? know what I'm saying? This is why they want this word to go away, right? But they're gonna find that we kept the precepts when the last days come and the Most High come and reap that harvest, and so and he's gonna reap up everybody that showed good fruit, man. Right? And these heathens gonna get destroyed, man. Right? And give me one more precept, Matthew chapter 3 verse 10. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because hey, I wanna be that fruit, that tree whose limbs is heavy with fruit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't not heavy and laden in wickedness, right? You know what I'm saying? Bring it out.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 3 and verse 10. And now also the axe is laid unto the root of the tree.
It's laid to the root. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God's putting that axe to the root. You know what I'm saying? Because how do you dispose of a weed? You can't just pull it out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, break the little stem. It's gonna grow back. Right. You gotta get it out at the root. Can you read it?
Therefore, every tree which bringeth not forth good fruit.
You said what?
Every tree which bringeth forth not good fruit.
Hey, there's a lot of dead trees out here in the field, man. There's a lot of dead trees that ain't got no good fruit, right? You know what I'm saying? Can you read?
It's springtime.
And it's springtime. It's springtime, right? Can you bring it up?
Every tree which bringeth forth not good fruit is hewn down.
Is what?
Is hewn down.
What's what happens to the trees?
Is hewn down.
They're gonna get cut down in these last days, man. Right? When that famine of the word, really, when this law passed through the city, right? You know what I'm saying? If you are keeping the precepts, if you're not meditating on the word, if you're not remembering the days of old, you know what I'm saying? Seeking out the wisdom of the ancient, right? And you're gonna get hewn down in these last days, man. Right? But I digress.
And cast into the fire.
And cast into the fire.
See that? Hey man, like the brother was saying, man, they trying to stop this word.
Right.
They don't want this word to come out. Right? It's a war going on spiritually. Give me Revelation chapter 12 and verse 17. Right?
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
Read that again.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
The dragon is chiefly the Edomites, right?
Right.
Chiefly the so-called white man.
Right.
And it's wroth with the woman, which is Israel, man.
Right.
They're mad. They're pissed off. Because as long as the Israelites are around, right, on the earth, their plan can never go as they wanted to go, man.
Right.
Because we're not accepting the LGBT community, right? We're not, we love our people, right? We don't want to continue to see our people fall, right? We're trying to bring them back as one people, right? So their plan is never going to go as they wanted to go, man. Right, we know?
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
And they making war with the remnant of her seed, man. Hey, stopping the word from coming out. Stopping, hey, just like during the time of Nehemiah, man. Trying to stop us from building a wall, right? Trying to stop us, but hey, we gonna continue to build this wall with our swords in our hand, man. Right? And the sword is the words of the Most High, right? Not gonna get carnal out here, but hey, man, we gotta continue to strive and do this work, man. Build this kingdom up, right? You know,
which keep the commandments of Yahweh and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach.
Right. So to land me back on what the brother was saying, it's a war going on, man. Right? They want us to stop being on the corners every damn week in and week out, bringing out the words of the Most High.
Right.
And brothers know what they go through on the highways and byways of people mocking against the word, right? Trying to throw stuff at us, right? Hey, every time we every time we down at the damn on Washington 13, they got the red beacons on us on the top floor.
Hey, that one day a couple weeks ago, the lady threw the coffee.
Yeah, through the coffee at us, man. Right?
Frozen.
Brothers pulling they damn blocks out their purses, right? All this madness to stop this word, right? Because that's Satan's mission, man.
Right.
The adversary is trying to stop this word from coming out, lest the kingdom be built, right? And we don't sin no more, right? We don't go off no more, right? That's their whole plan, right? But it's a spiritual war, and we got to be girded up. Give me Ephesians chapter 6 and verse number, let me get that real quick. Ephesians chapter 6 and start at 12.
This is the book of Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Right, so we not wrestling against flesh and blood, right? Carnal man. Right, but what?
But against principalities and powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right, so you be talking about these high elites, right? The Edomites, the government officials, all of these people, right? That's, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're going against, because they sending out devices and things to stop this word, man. We don't.
Verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the day of evil.
Right, that you may be able to withstand in the day of evil. Because there's evil times coming on the earth. Perilous times coming on the earth. We don't.
And having done all to stand.
We don't.
Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith.
Doing what?
Taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
Right, so these are this is the armor that we gotta have on in those last days of faith and believing that the Most High is gonna deliver us out of those times, man. Right? Because they're gonna try to force us and stop us from bringing this word out, right? So we get a couple precepts on, you know what I'm saying, on the famine and on what's going on. We're gonna pull up some bills and things that they got going on in the earth, right? Of what's going on with this prophecy that's coming to pass, right? Give me 2nd Esdras chapter 5 and verse number 9. 2nd Esdras 5 and 9.
It's the book of 2nd 5 and 8. It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 5 and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and the monstrous women shall bring forth monsters, and salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understand withdraw itself into the secret chambers.
It said understanding is going to withdraw itself into the secret chambers, man. The understanding not going to be on the highways and byways no more. Wisdom not going to be crying without in the streets, like it said in Proverbs, the first chapter. Right? The understanding going to be gone. Then it said the sun going to be dark and the moon confounded. Hey, this is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that's not going to be on the earth no more. You don't get to be able to figure out, well, how do you repent? Well, what is the, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to ask these questions on the highways and byways to get the understanding, to get the breakdown from the men of the Lord. But we don't.
And shall be sought of many.
It's going to be sought of many. People going to be looking for the understanding. Because pastor ain't going to have the understanding. He going to say, hey, you on your own, right? He going to take his damn wallet cash, his Bentley, and go freak on somewhere, man. Yeah, go on a jet. You got a point?
Yeah. Well, I looked up one of the words in here. In verse 9 it said, then shall wit hide itself. So I wanted to look up what wit is, and in the Webster Dictionary, it say a person of superior intellect.
See that?
An imaginatively perceptive and articulate individual, especially skilled in banter or persiflage.
And that's chiefly that's going into the men of the Lord, right? Because the men of the Lord, the Lord is going to stop the spirit from us going out of the highways and byways and bringing out the word, man. Because of the affliction, because of the things that's going on, we're not going to be able to be out there no more. Right? So the wise and intelligent man that got this understanding, we're not going to be out there. Right? But read on. Start at 10 again.
And shall be sought of many, and yet not be found.
And not going to be found, man. It's a famine of the word. Right? Not going to be able to hear the words of the Most High. Be able to get the understanding, the breakdowns. Right? The milk, the bread, the meat, you're not going to be able to understand. You're not even understand what's going on. That the Lord already spoke about these things way before it happened. Right? Read on.
Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon the earth.
And then wickedness is going to exceedingly be multiplied upon earth. Right? Because they ain't going to have the words of the Most High no more. The men of the Lord are not going to be out there. Hey, you got to love your brothers. Put down the cigarette. X, Y, and Z. They're not going to hear that no more. Well, I think we good. We can just do it. Hey, let's go bug wild.
Right.
Alright? So that's not the case, man. You get a famine of the word, right? That place, like it said in 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, that place of repentance closed. Right? That place of repentance that you had when you had to get liberty is closed. Alright? Read on.
One land shall ask another, and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say no.
Right? Is it any righteousness in this city? Is there any men of the Lord in this city? Right? What's going on? You know?
And it shall say no. At the same time shall men hope, but nothing obtain.
You're gonna hope to get that word, hope to get that understanding, but you ain't gonna be able to obtain it. Right? If you didn't get it then, and when it was hot, it was ready, it was out, right? The word was going out. I mean, it just is what it is. Right? You might find favor in the eyes of the Most High. You might come across a brother, right? You might get it. But hey, you know what I'm saying? It's all of the Most High. You know?
They shall labor, but their ways shall not prosper.
Right? So these are the times that's coming on earth. Right? Where the men of the Lord not going to be bringing out the word on the highways and byways, man. I want to get another precept real quick. Give me Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse number 24.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse number 24.
Because the Lord did that to Ezekiel. Right? He shut him up through the Spirit. Bring it up.
Then the Spirit entered into me and set me upon my feet and spake with me and said unto me, Go, shut thyself within thine house.
See that? He said, go shut yourself within your house. Right? We're not going to literally be in our damn apartment buildings or cribs or whatever, right? Locking our doors. Right? But that's, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be in hide. Where the word is not going to be out there. The Spirit of the Lord is not going to be out there no more. You know?
But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them.
See that?
And I
They want to bind them up, right? To get the word, you know?
and I will make thy tongue cleave unto the roof of thy mouth. Thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house.
See that? So he basically shut them up.
Right.
Wouldn't be able to prophesy to them and speak the words of the Most High to them because they're a rebellious house. That's what the Most High gonna do to the men of the Lord in the last days, right? Hey, the tongue at the roof of your mouth, man. Well, you ain't gonna be able to speak these words, right? Teach the people to turn back to the Most High in those last days because it's a family of the word.
Right.
The prophecy got to come to pass. Amos 8 and 11, man. Right? But they won't hear the word no more. They won't get the understanding no more of what's going on. That's why I said back in 2nd Esdras, it said it's going to be unrighteousness multiplied upon earth. Because the same, give me Judges 10 and verse number 21, I believe, or 28. It's 28, the last verse.
The book of Judges, you said the last verse, 10 and verse 18. And the people and princes of Gilead said one to another, What man is he that will begin to fight against the children of Ammon?
Oh, I think that's what I want. So like, we get Judges. Judges. So like 21 and verse 25.
It's the book of Judges, chapter 21 and verse number 25. In those days there was no king in Israel. Every man did that which was right in his own
And
eyes.
that's how it's going to be in those days. Every man going to try to do things that's right in their own eyes. Why? Because the word of the Lord not going to be out there. Right? King was supposed to get a law. They supposed to read the laws. Right? They supposed to get a judgment. X, Y, and Z. But when that word ain't out there, when that leader ain't out there, they're going to be doing everything that's right in their own eyes. Jump to 1 Samuel 3 and verse number 1.
All right. The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 3 and verse 1. And the children, and the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli and said the word of the Lord.
I'll read it from the top.
And the child of Samuel ministered unto the Lord before
Eli.
And the word of the Lord was precious in those days.
He said what?
Was precious in those
Very
days.
precious or rare. The words of the Lord was rare in those days. Right? Because 2 chapters before it was during the time of Judges, they had no king. Everybody was just freaking off doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. Because it wasn't no prophets during that time, man. No man prophesied. Right? So the words of the Lord was precious in those days. So that's how it's gonna be when the famine comes. Words of the Lord is going to be like gold, right? Like fine gold, man. That people are going to be searching out to find. All right, what you got here?
All praise to the Most High. Yeah, Apostle, did you pull up that, pull that up for section 4? Section 4, HR Section 4. 69. And could you give me the book of Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16?
Book of Isaiah, chapter 9, and verse number 16.
Yeah.
For the leaders of this people caused them to err.
Say what?
For the leaders of this people caused them to err. And they that are led of them are destroyed.
Amen. And this would be the leaders of these people of America, man. They're saying, hey, Joe Biden, you know what I'm saying, House Representative, the Senate, you know what I'm saying, these cheap people that run Babylon, man. Hey, it's causing people to err, man. They got so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans out there, you know what I'm saying, committing all manner of lewdness and wickedness, right? Got us out there with the, you know what I'm saying, got our people out there in that elemental peak group, you know what I'm saying, they got our people out there standing with the Israelis, right? Standing with Palestine, right? All manners of madness, man. There's confusion going on out here. And our people are destroyed, right? They destroyed our people, Christianity, Islam, you know what I'm saying, all manners of folly, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring it out one more time from the top. They said they what?
Book of Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16. For the leaders of this people caused them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed.
Right. You got real Israelites, right? You got Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they talking about something. They want Trump back in the office.
That's madness.
Talk about something, yeah, man. I don't know about Biden, man. When Trump was in the office, he was better. He was like, wait.
Jake just want that check.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. Come on. You know what I'm saying? He talking about we got real Israelites. Real Israel people that know that they Israelites. Their friends go to camp and said that they ain't going Tangerine man back in office.
That's what make America great again.
Donald Tangerine, man. Donald Tangerine Trump, man. They want Rich Crocker back in office, man. Sitting in the Oval Office, man. That's off, right? But this is why our people, when our people get led by these people, it causes them to err. Now they got destroyed. Got our people thinking that it's right now our people that led by these people thinking that the so-called white man, these other nations could be saved, right? Because they destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go to the book of go to chapter 10 and verse 1.
Book of Isaiah chapter 10.
Section 4.
10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
He said what?
Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. And that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
Right, and this right here is a grievance to the men of the Lord that go out there and preach the word, man. And they want to abolish the Bible. They say it's anti-Semitic. We can't be anti-Semitic when we are Semitic. I can't be anti-self. That don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? But it is people that's anti-self. People that don't, and people that call themselves a so-called black person.
Right.
You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans. And y'all, the people that are people that say that, oh, I'm just an American. You anti-self. When you say stuff like that, you anti-Semitic.
Right.
You hate yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, like they said, like the scripture said, man, they said, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, right? You know what I'm saying? Because this is an unrighteous decree, you know what I'm saying, that, hey, to take away the words of the Most High, right? But the Lord already talked about this. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother brought out earlier, Amos 8:11, man. This is prophesied to happen, man, right? That the words of the Lord is going to go away. Read that right quick. Section 4.
This Congress.gov Anti-Semitism Awareness Act of 2023, Section 4. Right? It says, for purposes of this act, the term definition of anti-Semitism means the definition of anti-Semitism adopted on May 26, 2016 by the IHRA, of which the United States is a member, which definition has been adopted by the Department of State, includes the temporary examples of anti-Semitism identified in IHRA.
So look, that's it. So IHRA, right, is the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance. They want to remember the Holocaust, but they want us to forget slavery.
Right.
They tell you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans whose nationality that they took, that they raped and robbed and stole from you, right? You know what I'm saying? And they tell you, oh yeah, well, we can remember the Holocaust, but you can forget about everything that, you can forget about it. You can forget about, you know what I'm saying, us Amalekites being the ones that fund the daggone transatlantic slave trade. Just forget about it. That wasn't me. I damn so-called white man did the other night. Talk about something, you hate me when I didn't do anything. Yeah, we hate you.
Right.
Yeah, because the Lord said it.
Right.
We don't give a damn YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We want to flag the video because it's thus saith the Lord. If we be in the most high, we're going to overthrow it, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? But the anti-Semitism thing, they don't even have no real definition on it. They say the so-called Jewish man, the Israeli man, anti-Semitism can mean anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Right. Madness.
It makes that's what that IHRA stands for. International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance, and America is a part of it. They're a part of that. They with that. You know what I'm saying? This is why they got that inside the office right now. The House of Representatives. All they gotta do is now get it passed by the Senate. And then sleepy Joe Biden gonna fall on the daggone gavel, baby. They'll say America's great. That's off, man. That's madness. Ain't you the book of Psalms to the 94 and start at verse 12. So let's describe America one word. Fundamental. Start speaking French, man.
Psalm 94 and 12.
Come on.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 94 and verse 12.
Huh?
Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest.
You said what?
Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest.
The Lord said, hey, blessed. Hey, David was saying, hey, blessed is the man who the Lord chastens, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? If you're not going through affliction as an Israelite man, in America, man, hey, you gotta question yourself, man. If you're having a good, comfortable life in this world, in this land of America, 10 times out of 10, brother, you must be living like a heathen, man. Right? You living comfortable, you just chilling, you ain't got nothing going on, ain't nothing going wrong. You're saying you ain't going through no struggle, you ain't going through no tribulation. You just cool. Right? Keep reading.
O Lord, and teaches him out of thy law.
You said what?
And teaches him out of thy
You
law.
said, blessed is the man who the Lord chastens and teaches out the law. Right? Then the Lord said in Revelation chapter 1 and verse 3, blessed is he that readeth, they keep it on things that's in. Right? Really paraphrasing, keep reading.
Verse 13. That thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity.
He said that we're going to do what?
Give him rest from the days of adversity.
Hey, so if you're an Israelite man in this thing, right, and you out there, you've been chastened, right, and the Lord said you was blessed, right, if you teach this law, he said he going to be what again?
That thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity.
You will have rest in the days of your adversity. But if you living like you ain't going through nothing, how are you in adversity? Right? How are you going to be blessed in that day? Right? If you living blessed right now in your own mind. Keep reading.
Until the pit be digged for the wicked.
So what?
Until the pit be digged for the wicked. For the Lord will not cast off his people.
The Lord won't cast off his people, man. He's not, even if the word of the, even if, you know what I'm saying, Esau and his wicked kingdom is able to abolish the Bible, to take away the words of the Most High, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord still ain't gonna cast away his people, right? He's still ain't gonna cast away the men of the Lord that go out there and teach the word. He's still ain't gonna cast away those that keep the precepts in their heart, right? He's still ain't gonna cast away those that hasten to keep the commandments. Keep reading.
Neither will he forsake his inheritance.
He's not gonna forsake us. We is his inheritance. Keep reading.
But judgment shall return unto righteousness.
He said what?
But judgment shall return unto righteousness. And all the upright in heart shall follow it.
All the upright in heart shall follow it. Those that know righteousness, those that can see the righteous things that want to follow it, right? Those that who be out there, who the men of the Lord out there teaching the word, right? And they see like, man, you know what? This right. This the right way to go. They say they hear the words of the Lord. They want to come out the word, come out the world, or whatever the case may be. They out there hear the words of the Lord. They're like, man, look, this righteous right here. This the right way to go. You know what I'm saying? Can you read it?
Come on, sloppy. Verse 16.
Who
Who will rise up for me against the evil
This is
doer?
the question. Who will rise up for the Most High in these last days when the words of the Lord get took away? Who will rise up against the evildoers, right? Those that's willingly sinning. Those that's out there passing these wild laws, right? Those that's out there, hey, so the time won't come, right? But they're going to take an M6, right? And put to your head and say, hey, don't say the name of the Lord. Just say, hey, say you don't believe in the how about Shabbat. Call him Jesus Christ. Say it. Say you worship, say it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, eat the pork. They're going to put an M6 to your head, right? He said, who going to rise? Can you read it one time?
Who will rise up for me against the evil doers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Who going to stand up, right, in these last days against those workers of iniquity? Can you read?
Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul almost dwelt in silence. When I said, my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Lord, held me up. In the multitude of my thoughts, within thy comforts delight my soul.
Can you read?
Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by
what?
which frameth mischief by a law?
Say so. Read verse 20 again from the top.
Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee?
See, it said the throne of iniquity. America, so-called Babylon, is the throne of iniquity. They go into these other countries, right? They got bricks going up against them because they're like, man, hey, look, we ain't dealing with you in America and your homosexual ways. We ain't dealing with that. Right. In America, right, they say, okay, well, I'm gonna sanction you. I'm gonna put a sanction on you if you don't accept this LGBT stuff. I'm gonna sanction you. You ain't gonna have no rice and no grain, and we ain't giving you nothing else. That's why these other countries say, you know what? We don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? We just make our own currency. Over there, they just, I think it was Jamaica, no, not Jamaica. I think it was either South Africa or West Africa. South Africa, they just came up with their own first currency. It's a coin with the African symbol, whatever they had on there. You know what I'm saying? They come out with their own currency, right? You know what I'm saying? This is the throne of iniquity. Read.
Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief?
What?
Which frameth mischief?
By what?
By a law.
They framing their mischief by a law. This is what they doing right now, man. They framing their mischief by a law. You know what I'm saying? They saying some wicked stuff. They say, well, this is the new law. This is the new bill. This is the new thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going, this and that we doing it. That's off, man. Can you read it?
God, verse 21. They gather themselves together.
They do what?
They gather themselves together.
They sit at the round table in that conference room. You know what I'm saying? That circle area. They got all these other nations and everybody that's with it. Can you read it?
Against the soul of the righteous.
Against the who?
Against the soul of the righteous.
This is what they're doing, man. They want to gather together against the souls of the righteous. Those men, you know what I'm saying? Hey, those brothers that go out there on the highways and hedges, best believe we are getting watched. They got a whole website of groups of camps that they watch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They watching you. Right? So they passing this bill with mischief, right? When something happens, guess what they're going to blame it on? The men of the Lord. Just like Emperor Nero did back in the day. Right? False flag, set the house on fire and blame it on the Jews. Blame it on the Israelites. The Lord said, hey, he required that which is past, man. Ain't no new thing under the sun. Right? You know what I'm saying? Can you read it though? Psalm 23.
And condemn the innocent blood. But the Lord is my defense.
But the what?
But the Lord is my defense.
And if you been the Lord that's out there believing in the Most High, how about Shabbat, right? You out there teaching the words of the Lord, telling our brothers and sisters to keep the commandments, right? And you keeping these precepts in your heart, and the Lord is going to be your defense in these days. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like the brothers in 2 Maccabees, the 7th chapter, You know what I'm saying? When they stood up against the damn Greeks, they were like, man, hey, he put his arms and his tongue out. Like, hey, I don't give a damn. Right? Can you read it?
God. But the Lord is my defense, and Yahweh is the rock of my refuge.
Can you read it?
And he shall bring upon them their own iniquity.
What are you going to do to them?
Bring upon them their own iniquity.
And what else you going to do?
And shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yeah, the Lord our God shall cut them off.
Cut them off, man. He going to cut them down. He going to cut down the wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me one more precept. Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 55 and verse number 6. Isaiah chapter 55 verse number 6. You got something?
Look at Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
So what we gotta be doing?
Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
We tell those brothers and sisters that don't know the Israelites.
Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
This is why we out here pushing. That's why the brothers out here doing mighty work, man. You know what I'm saying? In every camp, right, that tells our people to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. They're utilizing this stuff right now to push this word, man. So our people that don't know who they are can seek the Most High while they found, right? Put plethoras of breakdowns out, exhortation videos, you know what I'm saying? They out there in the highways and hedges. Hey, we gotta do it right now. We gotta do this work, man. Right? And endure this affliction, man. Right? And endure to the end. So our people can seek the Lord while they found, man. Give me one more precept, Amos 8:11.
Look at Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh.
But of what?
Hearing the words of Yahweh.
What is the HR 6090 bill?
Hearing the words of Yahweh.
And
they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
And they ain't going to be able to find the words of the Most High, man. Because if this bill passed, guess what? You ain't going to be able to say nothing. It's like Ezekiel, man. And your tongue is going to have to cleave to the roof of your mouth, and you're going to be dumb. You're going to be quiet. You ain't going to be able to say nothing, right? Not because oh, you scared, you know. Not because you're scared or you're afraid. The Lord did it.
Right.
The Lord did it, right? It's like you say, you gotta wait until the Lord put the words in your mouth to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta hold your peace, man. That's thus saith the Most High, man. But I digress. You got it, brother.
I want to let me back on that point you made with the nations put these laws out here, these decrees out here to stop this word. All right, give me Esther chapter 3 and verse 8, because chiefly, all right, what it really is Esau wants to replace the Most High. Right? He wants to be the Most High. Right? Follow my laws. Right? Follow my decrees. Right? Follow my commandments. Right? But you know what I'm saying? We know Esau watching. You will never be the Most High, man.
That's right.
You will never be Yahweh Shemi Havashai. You can never replace our Lord, man. Right? Because the Most High is in control. The Most High is doing all these things. He set you up just to be destroyed, man. That his power may be known throughout all the earth. Give me Esther.
It's the book of Esther, chapter 3 and verse 8. And Haman said unto King Ahasuerus, there is a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed among thy people in all the provinces of the kingdom. And their laws are diverse from all people.
Right, our laws are diverse from all people. We're not like the other nations. Right? The laws is what's supposed to set us apart. Right, from the other nations that the Most High gave us to be his holy people. Right, you know?
Neither keep they the king's laws.
You said what?
Neither keep they the king's laws.
We're not keeping you Edomites freaky laws, man.
Oh, right.
We're not following them damn laws.
Right.
We against them.
Right.
So we don't.
Therefore, it is not for the king's profit to suffer them.
Right, they're gonna try to slay us, man.
Right.
Haman making it, he said, hey, let's slay these people. Let's get these people out the way. You know?
If it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed.
Right, so they putting out these laws out here for the men of the Lord to be destroyed. So that you're not on the corners no more bringing out the word. Right? That you're not building your family up under the Most High God. Right? That you may be destroyed. So they try to kill Stephen, man. Let me get that real quick. Give me Acts chapter 7 in verse number, let me see. Acts chapter 7, and verse number, start at 54.
The book of Acts chapter 7 and verse 54. When they heard these
He
things,
said what?
when they heard these things,
Right, when you bringing out death to America, to hell with the Jews, right? We the real Jews, right? You bringing all these things out, you know?
they were cut to the
He
heart.
said what?
They were cut to the heart.
And they get cut to the heart. They feel some type of way. Esau ready to do something to you, man. Right? You have to. It was that one night on Friday night. Esau was riled up that night, man. You got dude shouting across the street, right? Going into the building, he called the cops on us. Right? You got Esau at the top building with the red beam. Right? Dude at the window over here. Right? So they get cut to the heart when they hear these words, you know.
And they gnashed on him with their teeth. But he, being full of the Holy Ghost, looked up and steadfastly into heaven and saw the glory of Yahweh and Yahushua standing on the right hand of Yahweh. And he said, Behold, I see the heavens open and the Son of Man standing on the right hand of Yahweh. Then they cried out with a loud voice and stopped their ears.
They did what?
Stopped their
They don't
ears.
trying to hear that word.
And
Esau don't want to hear that. That child gonna be ruling
right.
these Negroes
Just
over us, right? They gonna be in the high-rise buildings. They gonna have the mansions.
That was it, bro.
Yeah, they like never, man, right? They gonna stop their ears. They don't want to hear that. And it's always an Edomite. We seen it last night. It's always an Edomite coming to stop the words out of the ears of Jake, man.
right. Yeah.
Whispering in his ear, he came back, how many, like 10 times? Let's go in the club, right? Let's go get drunk, right? Pulling the words from Jake, man.
And then we asked him, we said, what was he saying? He said, you don't already know.
Right. Then you had the other Edomite that the brother was bringing out to, right? Or to the brothers with the Edomite over there, right? He was getting cut to the heart. Then like he wanted to cry.
He's about to.
He was gonna cry, man. Cause he didn't like that. He didn't like that. Damn, they gonna be over us. Damn, we the wicked. We the Lord hates us, right? So it cuts them to the heart, right? And they came upon Stephen with one accord. I read it out.
And ran upon him with one accord, and cast him out of the city, and stoned him, and with
And these is his own people.
yeah,
It wasn't even Esau.
Right.
It was his own people. Cause our own people hate this word too.
Yeah.
Right? They love darkness rather than light.
right,
Because their deeds are evil. Right? So man, we deal with it all the time. People want to beat us up.
right,
Right? They all in our face. Like you in front of grown man face. We don't know why. Right? Damn Monty boy, man. Right? In grown man face. Right? You got damn brothers pulling out the Glocks. Right? The hot points, the jam. Right? There's all type of madness, man. Alright, you got a point.
I got to preach that.
Come on, let me finish this out. Right, so they came upon him with one accord, you know.
and the witnesses.
But that's it on this lock. They stoned him, man. They gonna want to kill us for bringing out this word, right? Because they cut him. They cut him to the heart. You got a point? Luke, you can bring it out.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 11, and verse number 47. It's the book of Luke, chapter 11, and verse 47. Woe unto you, for ye build the sepulchres of the prophets, and your fathers killed them. That's it.
In 42, 46, 56.
You said 47?
Luke 11. It's like it, 51. 47 to 51.
Okay. Woe unto you, for ye build the sepulchres of the prophets, and your fathers killed them. Truly you bear witness that ye allowed the deeds of your fathers, for they indeed killed them, and ye build their sepulchres. Therefore also said the wisdom of Yahweh, I will send them prophets and apostles, and some of them they shall slay and persecute, that the blood of all the prophets which was shed from the foundation of the world may be required of this generation.
Just saying like what I said about Stephen, how the prophets, how they, how people kill.
Right.
You know,
I got a precept that. Give me Nehemiah 9:26. Nah, that's a good precept.
The book of Nehemiah.
Just kind of Salaki. That's what's gonna come on earth, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? They just saying it with their words, you know what I'm saying? Jake don't ever really actually fully, you know what I'm saying, lay their hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, brothers, you know what I'm saying? Brothers gotta put paws on brothers sometimes, but they never go to an extent where brothers get killed. Right? But you got a brother IUIC, he got shot. Right? Bringing out the word, but he got shot. That was in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Right? But it got popped, man. Right? Bringing out the word. Right? And that's what's coming on earth, man. Trying to take your head off. You got a point?
that happened recently.
That was like, what, last year?
Yeah, it was last year, about a year ago.
Yeah, like a year or two ago.
That's
Right? But they got shot, man. But he was still out there with the sling on, man.
Yeah.
Bringing out the word.
Yeah.
Right? Still out there.
Shaking their head.
Yeah, shaking the hand, man. Right? But that's what's coming on the earth because you speak this word and they hate that, man.
Right.
Hey, are you my enemy because I tell you the truth?
And
Right?
then you had the, what was that, Benjamin, the open fire on the guerrilla Hebrew men.
See that? Yeah. Open fire, the Sakari brothers out there in Seattle, man. So they, you know what I'm saying, they trying to stop this word. But it's nothing that we gotta fear because the Lord already spoke about these things.
Right.
Brothers gonna have to put their life on the line, right? You out there boldly in the same spot everywhere. They know where you at. They know you hiding. You ain't tucking tail,
Right.
right? You out there bold, bringing out the words. Weekly, you pass out the flyers. You got your time, your school location, right? You out. You put yourself out there, man. Why? Because we know this the truth. Right? We speak bold in the words of the Most High, right? And they gonna try to stop this word, right? Put that precept real quick.
Book of Nehemiah, chapter 9 and verse 26. Nevertheless, they were disobedient and rebelled against thee, and cast thy law behind their backs, and slew thy prophets.
And did what?
And slew thy prophets, which testified against
That
them,
was testified against them. You know,
to turn them to thee.
like the people trying to turn them back to the Most High, right? But they cast the laws behind their back. I'm gonna hit this sig, right? I'm gonna roll up this 3-5,
What they say?
right? Yeah, try to hit it and then throw it. That's off,
Too
man.
late.
Alright, bro.
We had the brother, right, at the Hanley station, didn't want to give up the pepperoni pizza, man. Told the brother we was gonna buy him a brand new pizza, right? He had the meat lovers.
Or like the Jake that was out there last night that was talking so bad. I can't put the white women down.
Yeah, can't put the madness. Now put the cigarettes and white women.
Yeah.
Right? That's madness, man. Right? We try to tell them to turn back to the Most High, but they hate that, man. Alright, you know?
And they wrought great provocations. Therefore, thou deliverest them into the hand of their enemies, who vexed them. And in the time of their trouble, when they cried unto thee, thou heardest them from heaven, and according to thy manifold mercies, thou gavest them saviors, who saved them out of the hand of their enemies.
Right? So every time the Lord saved us, right, our people they went right back off. Right? If you keep reading, that's what went on, man. Right? But the whole point is, they hate this word. They despise the words of the Most High, right? And chiefly the so-called white man who's gonna try to stop this word from coming out. Right? We get a couple closing. You got something? We get a couple closing precepts.
Can somebody give me the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 20? We come close, man.
This is 2 Corinthians 5:20.
Bring it up. 2 Corinthians 5, we get there first.
It's the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 20.
See that?
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now then, we are ambassadors for Christ.
So we'll be.
We are ambassadors for Christ.
Look up that word ambassador. Right quick. Look up that word ambassador.
Ambassador or ambassador?
A.M.
Ambassador.
Oh,
In the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, an official envoy, especially a diplomatic agent of the highest rank, accredited to a foreign government or sovereign as the resident representative of his or her own government.
So we're the what?
Of his own government.
As the resident representative of his or her own government.
And we the representatives, right? You know what I'm saying? Can you read? So we are the what?
Now then, we are ambassadors for Christ.
We are ambassadors, we representatives for Mashiach, man. Right? We out here pushing that truth, man. We out here teaching what Christ taught, right? how to, hey, we out here walking and following how he said it to be followed, man. Can you read?
As though Yahweh did beseech you by us, we pray you in Christ's stead, be ye reconciled to Yahweh.
See that? You know what I'm saying? Hey, we are ambassadors for Christ, man. We out here telling our people to be reconciled and come back to the words to the Lord, to the words of the Lord, and come back to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, right? And give me the book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 10. Be ambassadors for Christ, man. Bring it up.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 10.
Uh-huh.
And all that have not. You want to do that?
No, slacking. 10 and 11. I said the back.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 10 and verse 11.
That's a lie.
And that ye may teach the children of
You
Israel.
may what?
Teach the children of Israel all the statutes which the Lord has spoken unto them by the hand of Moses.
Hey, man, that's what we out here to do, man. Hey, to teach the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, to teach what Christ taught. Christ taught, Yahweh Shai taught to keep the commandments, the law that was given to Moses in the old time.
Right.
He didn't come to say, oh, how these pork chop pastors in this world will tell you that's trying to abolish the Bible to tell you to not keep the laws, right? They don't want this word to keep going out because they don't want our people to get informed. They seeing brothers group together, putting on the fringes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sisters wearing dresses, put the fringes. Hey, they seeing the so-called black community come back together. Fathers being at home with their children. You know what I'm saying? They started to see them live in reverse of these curses, man. Right? And they say it'll come back and keep the law, statutes, and commandments. And there's somebody, one more precept, right quick, in the book of Judah, chapter 5, and verse number 20. Right? Because the wicked don't want us, the wicked say, okay, if they don't keep these laws, that's their ruin. Bring it
This is
out.
the book of Judah, chapter 5 and verse 20.
Uh-huh.
Now therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in this people,
Uh-huh.
and they sin against their God,
They sin against what?
their God,
They sin against our God, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai. Can you read it?
let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
What they say?
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
Uh-huh.
And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
That's how it is, man. So they feel like if they could take these words, they could take our laws from us, right? And they can keep us in the blind about who we are, right? And we don't know who we are, we're going to continue to be destroyed and crash out. And this is going to be our ruin, right? And our enemy going to continue to overcome us, man. And control us and destroy us. Because this is what they want. This is what they want. They don't want their kingdom to fail.
Right.
They don't want their kingdom to fail. But it's prophesied that it will. It's going to fall. Babylon will fall. Like that movie said, Olympus has fallen.
Right.
That's Babylon, man. That's Babylon. Destruction. ICBM missiles. Satan two nukes. Right? You know what I'm saying? And they already did that when knocked over the daggone bridge in Baltimore.
That Moab.
You know what I'm saying? The Moab, the mother of all bombs, man. You know what I'm saying? Destruction is coming to Babylon, man. And all you brothers, and all you brothers out there that guard the highways and hedges, those that teach the words of the Most High, those that are representatives for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, to teach to teach the 12 tribes of Israel, keep doing that mighty work and do it to the end. I digress with that.
I appreciate it. Give me the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse number 5.
Book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4 and verse 5. But watch thou in all
What the
things.
Lord say?
But watch thou in all things.
Read.
Endure affliction.
Do what?
Endure affliction.
Read.
Do the work of an evangelist. Make full proof of thy
So
ministry.
we gotta watch in these last days. Watch the prophecies. Wait, watch your spirit, watch your household, watch your brothers, right? So we can continue to do this work, right? Build up this ministry, right? Do the work of evangelists, right? Converting those back to the Most High, right? They saving their souls in these last days. And give me the book of Revelation, chapter 2. Actually, give me 3 and verse 2.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 2. Be
What the
watchful.
Lord say?
Be watchful.
We gotta do.
Be watchful.
Read.
And strengthen the things which remain that are ready to die. For I have not found thy works perfect before Yahweh.
Read.
Remember therefore how thou hast received and heard, and hold fast.
Do what?
Hold fast and repent.
What we gotta do?
Repent.
We gotta be repentant in these last days.
Alright.
Keeping watch of the prophecies that's coming to pass, man.
Alright.
Finish it out.
If therefore thou shalt not watch, I will come as a thief, and thou shalt not know what hour I will come upon thee.
All right, so with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. All right, Lord, what? We got precepts? Yeah.
Give me Hebrews 10 and 22. Let's go right along with what you just bring up.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse number 22. Let us draw near with the true heart.
With the what?
With the true heart.
Hey, so you can't come in this thing halfway, man. You can't come in lukewarm. And what did the Lord say about if you come in lukewarm? He said He'd rather you be cold or hot, or He's gonna spew you out.
Right.
You going?
In full assurance
In
of
what?
faith. In full assurance
of faith.
of faith.
Man, you gotta have full assurance. You gotta be dedicated. You gotta hold fast to this thing, right?
Having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water.
And this ain't talking about like the nasty Christian church where you get dipped in the water and you still come out a damn wet sinner.
Right.
Still come out addicted to weed. Still come out addicted to lust. Still come out addicted to fornication.
Right.
Still come out addicted to lying. You got to come out with a pure garment, man.
Right.
You got to come out with a white garment. You can't come in there with an all white garment like we did at Passover, but you got damn hot sauce and ketchup and Kool-Aid stains all over it, man. Read 23.
Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering.
Without what?
Without wavering.
Uh-huh.
For He is faithful that promised.
Come. And this is promises. So didn't the Lord say, blessed is he that readeth?
Right.
So we got to hold fast to these things which are good, man.
But we go on. Acts 20 and 24. This is our favorite precept.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 20 and verse number 24. But none of these things move me.
He said what?
But none of these things move
Right,
me.
so in the last day, you gotta be unwavering, unmovable, right? Hey, 10 toes, man.
Right.
Stand still for the name of the Most High. Stand bold for the name of the Most High.
Right.
Nothing should be able to move you in these last days. Not the persecution, not the famine of the word, right? Not the tribulation, not the demons. Nothing should move you in these last days, you know?
Neither count I my life dear unto
You
myself.
should be selfless, right? For the name of the Most High, right? For your nation, man, right? For your brothers, for your family, right? You gotta be selfless in this thing. So you can't count just your life dear unto yourself, you know?
So that I might finish my course with joy and the ministry which I have received of the Lord Yahweh Shai to testify the gospel of the grace of Yahweh.
Right? To testify the gospel of the grace of Yahweh. Alright? So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Alright, Lord willing, you keep watching these last days. Right? You strive to do the things, right, that's pleasing in the eyes of the Most High. Right? Continue to serve the Most High with all your heart, your mind, and your soul. Alright, so Lord willing, continue to have a mighty Sabbath through the Spirit. Famine. Shalom.
You can't come in there with the all white and house sauce, your shirt supposed to be how about Hashem, how shot.
That's all.
Got a stain right down there.